IRN BRZ 7th birthday in the classic Grand, back in the building. Glasgow, make some noise! Yes, we're getting into the fucking main course of the battles now. So let me introduce my MCs. On my left, we have Acorn, make some noise! Acre the God. And on my, yeah, that's his name. On my right, we have SIX3REE, make some noise! So we tossed the coin and SIX3REE won the toss, so it is on Acre whenever you're ready. Round one, let's go!
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I said hello everyone! Hello. More like it. I said Dominic, everybody say hello Dominic. Hello Dominic. Dominic here goes by the rapper name SIX3REE. And I know what you're all thinking. SIX3REE? Whew. He is a big G. Looking about the cunt's neck tail like you, mate. How fucking big is he? How big can Big be? This guy must be the tallest cunt that's ever set foot in this scene. I mean, me. I'm only 6'2". So obviously SIX3REE makes me look a bit wee. It's the feeling of inadequacy this giant prick gives me. Gangly cunt, fucking towering over me like some kind of shit tree. Always complaining about fucking nothing. Like, oh, I'm 6'3". I can't find clothes that fit me. My fucking trousers are a 42-inch inseam and my shoe size is like 15. Bitch, please. 6'3", you big freak, making me look like a pipsqueak. Can't you have a conversation with him? You'll need to get yourself a telescope and learn how to lip read. Cunt's so fucking tall he can look over into next week.
Whoa, why do we?
Looking like the BSG if he was on DMT. He's a skinny wanker with a swollen napper. He's the type of cunt that laughs like, I mean, obviously there has been some sort of calculation error here. It's no his fault, but I've had the misfortune of being a Falkirk, and there are signs everywhere that say that tape measures do not work. But calling yourself 6'3" doesn't seem so bright. Just another way for you to get your ego hyped. This crowd wants a more accurate name for you now that they've seen your height. It's like Inglorious Bastards. Because I'll just have to put you down 6 feet, because from what I'm seeing, bro, that 3's no right. Maybe he's got some other characteristics going for him, you know? No, but he can try. Problem is, he's seriously underweight. I'm getting worried. Someone needs to feed this guy. His fucking BMI is between 3 and 5, and that's assuming that he's even alive. I mean, he's clearly not a big eater. Doesn't look like he lifts either. He's just a weird-looking leather skin creature that walks about with the swagger of an unemployed gym teacher. This cunt looks like the result of the Grim Reaper having sex with the Crypt Keeper. Back in my day, we didn't have... I did have a day, by the way. Back in my day, we didn't have iTunes or Spotify. We had to pirate music. Skull and Bones here looks like all he makes is pirate music. You know what rhymes with Dominic is scum? Yo ho ho with a bottle of rum. You look like the fucking junkie pensioner in a care home that gives all the nurses a square though. It's like somebody took a fucking scarecrow and had it streamlined for airflow. I had like 5 people turn me down for this battle. Shake bags. My first pick was not you. Your face looks like you smack it every time you get on a train. So clearly ducking isn't your strong suit. I'm not taking the piss, he was the only name on the list with the balls to face me. I say balls with stupidity basically. Me and you were no just trading bars. I'm putting out bounties for they flakes like we're swapping our play piece, so let's go. You got me back in the ring. Bad move, mate, look what you've done. It's like a coat hanger abortion. I end up hooking this cunt. Mackenzie picked you up for scraps. That don't make you good with a punch. You won't even get 2 in this spar like school kids at lunch. In the end,
Easy. Some more. No alcohol. No.
In the end, I only had you, Dominic, and I'm glad you were offered that. putting the ball in your court so I can catch you dropping it. Your shite raps, I put a stop to it, and the fuck all cash you got from it. Because they all know I make a killing when it's totaled like Matthew Broderick.
Round one, Acre. Round one on 6-3 when you're ready, bro.
Yo, G-Town was fucking happening! Yeah! 6-3. So it's IRN BRZ's 7th birthday. I guess it's Bars I'm starting with. I'll wrap a ring around Day, make him feel like he's back at Anarchy. Well, you asked for this, so don't get mad at me. The first steps to your comeback is like a steps comeback. A fucking tragedy. Because you are a fucking shite bag. Let me explain why.
Explain it.
See, there's a bunch of lads you could have had for coming back, cunts like you that for years were putting in a working graft, you just shoved them past, you're a fucking rat. You missed a chance to leave the Classic Grand with a win attached, you're so fucking daft it makes me fucking mad. Picking me for an easy match. You must be having a fucking laugh. No wonder you've got boys like Melody rattled. Your self-esteem is so low you went with the choice of the most inexperienced cunt that you could have battled. I got a milfy Mac that said Acres back. He fucks with your still, he wants you in G-Town, what you say to that? I said, not a fucking problem, mate. Am I stating facts? Aye. But then I said Acre, who the fuck is that though? Because I'll be fucked if I know. But then we met once in Bathgate. But I believe our perceptions of first impressions are completely circumstantial. So it wasn't until I checked your work that I realised that this is a bolt of cracking against an El Dorado, the common man versus El Diablo. I'm the prince of this empire, you can call me Stablo. I bring the fire underground, that's the hell that I know. Yo, I'm not here to play ball. I'll never be afraid of Acre's games. Hold up, play ball, never be afraid, that's MBA. I'm taking 3 points for the jump, it's a Lakers game. It's going to get embarrassing for you, like your man bring out the fan pictures, because I'm about to out-punch his fanny, that's Cam and his 5 sisters. You're a sly prickster, this battle is a symbol of God's grace or undeserved favour, that's the 5 scriptures. So when I win this classic today, all the fans they going to be making the same face as the first time that they tried. Like you've been in the game longer, but I arrived quicker, and I ain't following no blueprint, nah, I ain't try jigger. Fuck this perch, give me a shark, cause now it's time to fry bigger, cause every show these days, I'll be bringing in at least a try-figure, but what I'm trying to try-figure is how to do bigger more and turn this try-figure into a figure 4.
Wow.
6-3.
I've done more in a year than you've done your full career. I bet you go to sleep like, what am I doing wrong? Cause you took flight and left IRN BRZ, but ended up right back here like a boomerang. Yo, you took flight and left IRN BRZ and ended up right back here like a boomerang, but now you're making this big comeback, as if we say your name with a vex. Mate, I came in rapidly sold, that's why they gave me respect. Jeez. You best believe this ain't just a sentence form, because if weapons drawn, your head is gone, and with one swipe I'll leave your face transformed just like Megatron. What, you ain't heard the dawn, I'm in mega form. Yo, you ain't heard the dawn, I'm in mega form, and where you're gone is straight inside the same coffin that already got Oddball and Melody skeleton.
Wow.
You're going to look like them, having missed the target with every single shot that you took. I'm going to turn this to a horror story, like I ripped a page out of Shorty's book. You have there a couple of name flips. I'm not saying it's under my level. It's just if I turn 6-3 to 3-6, I'd have to show you the devil. Time.
6-3.
Round 2 on me, bro. Whenever you're ready, bro. Hold it down! Whenever you're ready, mate.
Hello again, everyone. Hi. Again, this is Dominic. Everybody say hello, Dominic. So Dominic was at an event at the beginning of the year at some point and decided to act a cunt. The bouncer, who was a much darker gentleman, that'll be important in a second, decided to smack him once. He got packed out front in a daze like the first time he's ever been passed a blunt. Next day he makes a Facebook post that reads, Big Congo packs a punch. And then you're asking yourself, what kind of guy refers to a black bouncer as Big Congo? That's right, this Mongo. Look at fucking Big Dom Go putting up that Facebook post just a bit pronto. And standing out there like, mate, where did his fucking left arm go? And then you got your short ass beat like a big bongo. Not like his fucking pals helped him out. Was it too much for them to take on? Were they too busy eating crayons? Your problem is you surround yourself with too many wee bams like you're selling Avon. Okay, that bouncer was a black guy, but that black guy gave you a black eye. And that black eye made you a mad guy. He was on the forum like, that bouncer is a bad guy. And you were begging for that shiner for the start like a magpie. When all that racialist shit came to light, the man them, gave him all kinds of funny looks whenever he stomped out his crack den. He was scrambling to save face, trying to say that he knows me from back when. Starts putting on a Jamaican accent, introducing me as his black friend. Listen, right, Dominic is a sensitive lad. So being offensive was no his plan. He's not got time to be racist. He's too busy recruiting for his new boy band called Deutschland. Dominic here is a rapper's rapper, an artist, a keen-eared musician. Except he doesn't shut the fuck up about being in prison and you have to act like it's a newsflash whenever you give him a listen. Even his mom has to do it. You've been to prison, have you, pet? Christ, you've no said. You've kept that wee tidbit real tight to your chest. No, like you've not been telling every cunt that ever lived, every chance that you get, with every fucking breath, and when you do rap about it, why do you sound like Falconhoof or Guide on this quest? Greetings, traveller. Greetings, traveller. In front of me there. Give me a second, fuck's sake. There's more to this. Greetings, traveller. In front of me there are bars.
Hold it down!
Am I going to get through this, fuck's sake? Greetings, traveller. In front of me there are bars. To my left, the shitter. Like, the problem is, you read Cat in the Hat and thought that was that. Pulled out a pen and a wee pad, and now you're like, I can rap, you massive twat. You want to bring rappity rap back to battling. Mate, you think you're Sherlock or something? I mean, maybe. If Sherlock had a nice deep drop-off and decided to slice his cock off, we should probably phone up Sherlock and say, here mate, you've made it big, we've even picked up your Chinese knockoff. Hold it down. You've been making tunes for yonks and like Naked knows you. It's because your promo game's no fucking made optimal. Your name is SIX3REE and you're barely 6'1". You even big yourself up in the dumbest way possible. Topping plays or getting headline shows, no something you've outright done. You just spit the same shite over and over, thinking it's what the crowd might want. Zero talent and even less appeal. You've been living that clown life, son, and the reason you haven't broken records is because you sound like one. Time.
Wow.
Six. Thank you on you whenever you're ready, mate.
Yo, they said I struggle with oddball. Till I hushed that. They said I couldn't beat melody. But then I've done that. When it comes to you and me, I've been doing this less time, but my record is levels above yours. With the shows that I've done and events that I've headlined. Now I've opened some ears, listening as I shed light. You've been doing this for years, but ain't matured like no red wine. When I first hit the gram, I had cunts buzzing like the Russian half 10 line. And they're full of folk up behind me because, well, we know what I bled like. Get over here. Yo. They're full of folk up behind me because they know what I bled like. I've took every single shot that I got. I ain't ever stood in no meth line, with my feet covered in jungle rock, just for defending the trench line. Yo, you asked for this battle, but it's clear you've not got a clue who the fuck you're facing. I've got no problem running squads, without the need for a delegation. But for you, as you've done today, a stumble and a stutter's been a cunt of a habit. You can't do that tonight. You're up against the #1 draft pick. My style's creative as fuck, it ain't just multi-syllabic. Mackenzie calls me Dynamo, I come with the magic. I get it, they like it because you're funny and that's brilliant, haha, sick. But go be funnier there because you're brave some a cat shit. No, for you this is tragic, you should have knew this would happen. So look, fuck your platoon if they salute to this captain. Mate, how could you lose a match that you choose for the classic? Regardless of views, is the grand viewers too clashing? I mean, what's Acre done for this game that nobody has? I've not flown on planes, but I've rode on trains, I've covered acres of land, just to support myself and Mackenzie, and at the same time promote a bigger growth in the name of this brand. And for us, there's no excuse, because before we hit the stage with our fans, we'll consider him a labour in groundworks, literally paving the path.
Yes!
Literally paving the Well, come to him, we're labouring groundworks, literally paving the path. He gave us both an opportunity, but I'll be known as the one that made the most of his chance. He gave us both a platform. You've known him for years, I've known him exactly 1 year, and I'm the only one that's gave him one back. I mean, how does he get away with throwing shade as fucking blatant as that? I'd be ashamed of my name if I shared the name with this cat. But that's one of the reasons why Acre's name will never be named as a champ, is because number 163. Bro, I'll save you the math, top 63 names in the country, Acre ain't in the chat. I constructed this scheme to pull Acre apart, because the distance between us is roughly 304,000 square yards. You're not getting it, lad. 6'3" and Acre are 63 acres apart. Mate, we left you behind, along with all the other cats that chose to fade in the chase. It's lonely at the top. I look around and I'm in acres of space. I'm better than you. That's unfiltered, like I'm saying it in spades. I put the game up in flames, we drill hip-hop and battles, I've got it major in spades. I've got a superior score in value and a heart. That's what's a major in spades.
6-3.
Yeah, fuck it, it's time, man.
Second round on 6-3. Third round on Acre when you're ready, mate.
Hold it down.
Wrong the mark. What's my first thing? Bonjour tout le monde. J'ai dit bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour.
You call me?
What ici Dominique? Dis bonjour Dominique. Bonjour Dominique.
Bonsoir.
Dominic's trying to get off this hard man vibe, but he don't strike me as tough. He don't strike me as tough, inciting violence in his bars like he's gonna fight me and stuff. He's been rhyming enough and now it's time to get rough. But he won't lay a hand on me, will you, Dominic? You fucking like me too much. When we first met at the last event, I genuinely thought he fancied me. Turns out he was just made of a stand on the entire region my family's fae. Oh, Acre, I'm so...
Come on, man.
Oh, Acre, I'm so honoured and... I'm so...
Oh, they did.
Acre, I'm so honoured and humbled we're having this battle, mate. Every time he looked over at me late that night, he was giving me his wanking face. Go watch his battle versus Melody. He stumbles and stutters to get through his round because every time he looks out, he sees me in the crowd. Stab me up, mate. I fucking wish that you would. Instead, you're crawling over hot coals to get me to spit in your food. His bird's trying to fucking Netflix and chill with him. He's just going on like, oh, that Acre's writtens are good, until she gets pissed off and she's all like, man, if I cut down, you're killing the mood. Hold on. I'm assuming that's what birds for Falkirk are like. I'm no dead cert. I watched a documentary on it once, but by no means am I an expert. I'm referring to the gentleman. If he even thinks about me for a second, his adrenaline's pumping like he's seen danger. He gets a wee rager that doesn't go away for a week later. He's even got pictures of me as a teenager he uses as a screensaver. Even right now he's standing there dead excited like, oh my god, you guys, we're getting a peak Acre.
I got a free cuddle. Result.
He was trying to fucking impress me when he fucking wore that. Because he's harmless, a pushover, a fucking doormat. He gets his arse kicked by bouncers and thinks there'll be no fucking blowback because he's harmless, a pushover, a fucking doormat. He's offered to put my jacket up in the coat rack, join in, because he's harmless, a pushover, a fucking doormat. The skill gap in this battle's too big, but he wants to ignore that because he's harmless, a pushover, a fucking doormat. Taking this battle, mate, what were you thinking? Fucking hell. Oh, you beat Oddball? He's a fucking melt. Oh, you beat Melody? He's a Subway melt. Oh, you beat Oddball? He's a fucking melt. Oh, you beat Melody? He's a Subway melt. You struggled ringing the fucking bell on that chubby smell, so that shit won't work on me, Dominic. I'm something else, and I'm not letting it slide. First, make a dent in his pride. Got him feeling jealous inside. It's an ugly mix designed to bring out the worst in this prick like Jekyll and Hyde, so go. Get your mates to kiss your arse so hard they cost your salad. Like, Acre wasn't that great, Dominic. You almost had it. Now I've got him all embarrassed enough to knock him off his balance, watch him cover for the fire like Aurora Borealis. Woo! But his boys, my only chance being near him, know when the chip slice the guy, because when I roll, I dice anyone on 6-sided die. Your flow so awkward, everyone you know will get slaughtered and the newspapers will barely cover it like my homework joggers. Look. Oh, you think you get bars because you got locked in the clink, you got writing down pat, but it's not what you think. I've got the hand switching taps on him like he's getting washed in the sink, even chucking a stamp like, long live the king!
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck Charles.
Okay, King.
how did this battle go for them? Is there any point in that?
Shut the fuck up, guys.
How did this battle go for them? Is there any point in asking? Just look in his face. Humiliation he's masking. Maybe now he's understanding why battle rap has a ranking. And maybe next time he'll do better, except in a battle he has a chance in. Or I'm thinking, whoa, me and you, give this another go. 6 months time, Christmas event, put on a little show. See by the beautiful look on his face, that's a fucking no.
Yes.
6-3 on you when you're ready, mate.
Yo, we ready? Acre asked for this battle, but along with a stipulation. When it come down to rounds, he wanted a round 1. Mackenzie said no chance. So chances are he used all his best material at round 1. But I get why you wanted 1 out of 3. It's because you'd be lucky to get a round 1. But then these guys, out of 12 minutes of work, is that really what you think of your fans in the crowd, son? Well, fuck you. Acre getting done in the worst way. If you're just making a comeback for 1 round, maybe just don't make a comeback in the first place. Yo, I'd spit 6 3-minute rounds if I had to. And don't think you're going to stop me spitting 3 6-minute rounds in this pit if I want to. You're just lucky you wanted to battle here and not streets. I'm Dom Scott, I don't talk cheap but pop teeth even though I've chopped meat. Mate, I work in a slaughterhouse. I'm not Joel Ortiz, but I'm an expert at handling raw beef. Fuck. I'm an expert at handling raw beef. Yo.
Hold it down, guys. Fuck
up. Yo, I've requested no one ever. But I always show up and I over-deliver. My name's big, it's 6'3", it's going to grow even bigger. I stole the show, I'm free for all. I'm going to own this forever. The wave I'm riding, they'll bring the tide in. I gave Poseidon a flow cold as a river. Yo, my first IRN BRZ event was the Fringe. Mac loved what he seen from it. That's probably why there hasn't been an IRN BRZ event since it didn't have 6'3" on it. Fuck me, man. They didn't have 6'3" on it. The day before that, I done the bars. My travel is hectic. The day after I beat Mello, I done the Govan Docks Collective. My work rate impressive. It's out of the question. I went east, I went west shit. You gotta respect it. Fuck, man. Yo, mate, honestly, sorry. Mate, this battle's just got me fucking wild on a rampage. When I breathe that fire, I'm a dragon, they can't slay. They lie in the booth, I ain't ever had a bad day. And clearly I can battle a cappella if they want to do it that way. You want to win a war with Dom? Mate, you are dead wrong. I've done so many punches, I'm going to leave you red taunts. They click on my name like an icon on a desktop and fuck all the fakes that claim that they chef ops. Mate, if it's on, I'll really take your head off. Leg, chops, covered in the red sauce. Big Dom ahead there, never going to catch up and sharp point like a 10 shot to a red dot. See, me I know the difference between a snake and a rat. It's the shape of the blade and when they place it in your back. But I'm big 6, I've got the tricks they lack. Couple of rounds in and they play it right back.
Yo, hold it down.
Honestly, this guy, I know he's got a bit of a lisp, but what a fucking nick. I know he's got a bit of a lisp, but what a fucking nick. Mate, do your research. My name is Dominic, no Dominic. What else did you say? Something like, oh, looking down to me, Pick Street. Yeah, listen up, Pick Street. I'm big Dom to Blitzkrieg. See, when it comes to fight talk, I'm exactly what the shit need. You said to battle me. Mate, you've got a death wish. I cut my beef in slices and I mix it through my breakfast. I've got thousands of snaps of the boys acting reckless. We'll massacre the scene and send you all the best bits. Yeah. Oh my Allah. Mate, I know it's such a shame I can't write like that. This cunt wrote plain because he hijacked that. Pretentious cunts. Honestly, every cunt that's looking at me like that was too harsh. I would have agreed. But before we stepped into this pit, Acre asked me if I could take my fucking shoes off.
Acre and 6-3 will be back after the judge's decision. IRN BRZ 7th birthday classic grand. Bang!
Yo, Jails judging for 6-3 versus Acre. That was a really great battle, man. I I had Acre taking the first only because SIX3REE had a slight stumble. I thought SIX3REE pulled it back in the second round, and in the third round, just due to the amount of stumbles that SIX3REE had, I have to give it to Acre. His material was really good and arguably on par throughout the battle, but just for sheer consistency and control in the room, it has to be a 2-1 to Acre.
Right, I just judged. Who did I just judge?
6-3 and Acre.
6-3 and Acre, I'm not that drunk, but 2-1 Acre, I think. First round was very close. I loved Acre's first round, but I thought 6-3's first round was a little bit better. Second round was really close, but I thought Acre's writtens were so much better, very clean with it. Had one of the best stage presences out of the whole night by far. Everyone listened to him. Third round, really funny. Acre is the god, one of the best writers in Scotland by far. But Dominic is really good as well, and he should actually continue because he'll beat 80% of the Scottish battle scene with that performance. So good shit, 2-1 Acre.
Yo, it's ScoMo, IRN BRZ 7th birthday, judging 6-3 versus Acre. I took some notes. Acre took that clean, 3-0. It was really not like it wasn't close. So for me personally, like Acre punched a lot more. Like he delivered more cleanly. Like he had an excellent presence, and yeah, he just pretty much nailed it. 6-3. A lot of the time, 6-3 was rapping more like he was on a track. Didn't have many punches. Didn't get a whole lot of reaction compared to Acre. So yeah, this was pretty one-sided for me. Acre had some really funny moments. Acre stuck to angles better, especially in his first and second. And yeah, and 6-3 had stumbles as well in the third. So yeah, Acre 3-0.
Classic Grand IRN BRZ, 7th birthday back in the building. Make some noise for both of you. Another dope battle, but after some deliberation, the judges have voted 3-0 unanimous decision to Acorn. Make some noise. I am fine.